Hi, welcome to Musicians Hangout with your hosts, Crash Fistfight from Fiddle Butterfly and Maxine Maxwell from the Maxwells.
Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Great to be back.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Yay.
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 Today we're doing something like a little different. We have this open mic going on. One of the bands that we had scheduled had to back out at last minute. So we decided, you know what? Let's just open it up to everyone.
Yeah,
Here we go. Troy, welcome.
Friends and fans, join us.
All right. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Okay. I'm Richard Wallace.
Well, hold on. Let Maxine go over. Sorry, I'm out of line.
I was going to wait. It's okay. So, welcome to the show, guys. It's a really special. I'm going to go over the mission statement, and then we'll have everybody introduce themselves. So our mission statement for Musicians Hangout is to be part of a revolution to create friendships with other artists and build a community network to save music. So thanks so much for joining us on our show and being part of this revolution, guys.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I see we have somebody else joining in. So we have Helen back. We have everybody from Helen back there.
Yeah, we're all here.
We are.
That's awesome. And it looks like we have the singer from IPK. We've got Troy Anderson joining in.
Oh, and we actually have a special guest here with me tonight. We have Josiah Anderson, who is a booking agent.
Josiah Anderson.
Josiah.
Welcome.
And his beautiful dog, Coda.
Oh, she is beautiful.
She's a talker.
She's a good dog.
So they're hanging out with us for a while. So, yeah, it's good to have you guys here tonight. I have some bandmates and some good friends, and it's going to be a good night.
Definitely. In fact, we all just hung out recently in the past couple of weeks. Really.
Yes. All right. So why don't we have Helen back introduce yourselves?
I am Russell Wilson.
I'm Richard Wallace.
I'm Jim Larson. Wait.
Jim Larson.
I'm Joe Green.
Joe Green.
Michael D. Drummer.
Nice
And
meeting you.
all we got was drummer.
Russell Wilson again.
Oh, this is Rhodey.
Oh,
This
Rhodey.
is our roadie. Oh, never mind.
You have it, Brody. And over here, we have my good friend, Troy Anderson, who is also the singer of my band, International Punk Kings, or IPK for short.
Hi, Troy.
Hi.
What's up, Troy?
How we doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. Thank you.
Nice.
I can't believe it. This is the first time I've ever Skyped.
It's
But
not
what can
really
I say?
Skype.
I guess
It's
I'm old
kind of
school.
Skype, but
Yeah,
this
pretty
is
cool.
actually recording.
Right. We're live right now, and anyone can watch us.
Yeah,
it's
and
great.
And it is also recorded, so it is also archived.
Right. So people
Very
can go
good.
in and watch it later.
And right now,
Very
people
good.
can go and click on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe, because every subscription brings us that much closer to being able to do this live. And I don't know. It just makes it better.
Yeah.
And you won't regret it, because we have some amazing musicians on our show.
All right.
And we definitely
And
continue
there
to
goes
have.
my damn camera again. My camera always has these weird glitches.
Yeah.
Oh, computer.
Yeah.
Still comes back once in a while, though. All right. Wow.
You guys have any questions for our band? Should we tell you a little bit about us?
Absolutely. First of all, let's start with your band name. How did you guys come up with it?
Okay, I'll leave that up to our drummer, Mike.
Well, Joe came up with the idea, the bass player, but Basically.
I was there.
He's been married 5 times. Joe's been married 5 times. Hey, so I came up with it, but I've been married 5 times, so
Hell and back.
going back is where we're at.
Oh, wow. Goodness.
Don't be so shocked.
They're just trying to get over the 5 marriage thing, I think.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
exactly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
normal nowadays.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
But that was the one name that name seemed to be the most fitting for all of us and the new group. So we're going with that for now.
So
Hopefully
you all have a different perspective on what Hell and Back means to you, it sounds like.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Makes sense.
but we're in a
Very
good
cool.
place now. We came from hell, now we're in a good place.
Well, that's good. That's great.
Every band should have the name Hell in it too. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time. You'll be the Hell Maxwells and
I was
the
gonna say the Hella Maxwells. How's that? Can we be the Hella Maxwells?
yes, yes.
There you go.
Huh?
And you can be our backup singer,
That's the one
Russell.
thing
I mean, you're great.
I know.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I stood right up on the stage with you the other night.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, it was awesome. Your video kicks ass. So,
Thank you.
I'm actually gonna come out and see you guys on the 22nd at O'Malley's.
That's right.
Fantastic.
And we're going to be there on the 22nd and the 23rd at O'Malley's in Olympia, Washington.
That's great.
And
At 9 o'clock.
yeah.
Ripple Effect will be opening up. The
Hey!
Ripple Effect. That's my brother's band.
Ripple Effect is another band that's going to warm up for us, and fantastic group. They do mostly originals as well. Great rock band.
Very cool.
Yeah, they're going to play from
Yeah,
about.
we're just gonna have to like stick closer together.
Oh, they play from 9 to 10. Sorry about that. My timing's way off. And then we play after them. So it should be a really fun night with both bands.
Very cool.
Sorry, I keep forgetting that like Streamland is or StreamYard is backwards land.
And you're trying to get Josiah in the camera and you keep like getting yourself.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't. And then I'm like, well, we got to get in the shot somehow. And
Wow.
how do I do this? Like, I don't even know. Stupid backwards land.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
Just look at a mirror and then look there. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. I see you now.
There we go. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh, and then again.
So tell us about your band.
Which one of us? Both of us? All of us?
Either.
I need to know everything. I'm new to the whole situation.
All right. So I'm Maxine and I'm from the Maxwells. We're a husband and wife power duo and we're heavy rock. And Russell
Nice.
has come to plenty of our shows since August when we were on the Three Ring Circus of Rock tour. He found us in Lacey. So we've been
Right.
correlating since. We had Russell on our show before. And yeah, my husband and I have been just starting to play over in the city in the past year. So it's been really fun.
Nice. Can't wait to hear you guys.
I play drums for Fatal Butterfly and International Pumpkins.
Wow.
But mostly Fatal Butterfly and for a lot longer. We are a trio, 2 females, 1 male. My bass player is also my boyfriend, so it kind of helps things out like a lot because, you know, when you connect, when a drummer and a bass player connect, like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
magic happens.
That's the heartbeat of the band right there. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah,
I always tell
heartbeat.
people the reason why drummers sit on thrones is because, well, we rule the land at that point.
Yeah, true, Mike.
Listen to everything we have to say.
Everything she says is true.
Am I right, brother?
Very true.
It's in the rock god book. Drummers rule.
Drummer.
That's why I love the throne.
Yes.
Drummer.
To
That's a
drummer.
good point.
Hey, what are you guys drinking?
Whoa, whoa, we didn't know we were supposed to bring drinks.
Yeah, we didn't bring
I know.
We're doing this in a
Well.
sober crap.
It's
I
for
have-
Wednesday's punch of the day.
Wine and water is what I have. Like Jesus.
Yeah, too. Yeah.
Yeah, we believe you.
Rock stars don't drink alcohol.
That's right.
I don't think you've ever seen me sober before.
I think I did one
I have.
show.
It was the morning after. It was the morning after. You had to be sober because I was tattooing you. So
That's right. That's right.
She's seen you more sober
you
than
had
me.
to.
That one. That one. It's that one. Yeah.
So you did all those tattoos on Russ there?
Yep, she did right there.
Wow,
I
fantastic
did
work.
3 of them, yes.
Yeah.
I'm on.
In my
I need some
kitchen.
tattoos.
And
Hey, he needs some tattoos.
oh well,
Can I work out a deal
I
with
have a
you on
lot.
some tattoos?
yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay,
I
good.
look forward to that.
Hey.
I want to get a 12-inch ruler put somewhere.
A what? Do you have a picture of it?
Never mind.
You'd have to have 12 inches.
12-inch ruler.
Oh, a ruler. That's hilarious.
What can you say?
We could put it on the but
So all of you guys are coming to the show on the 22nd and the 23rd at O'Malley's. That's fantastic. I'm glad you guys are going. Thank you.
absolutely. You guys support us, so
When's your show coming up? Do you have some shows coming up pretty quick?
I do. I actually have one on the 23rd, you guys.
Yep.
Okay.
I knew that.
Where's
But
that at?
here's the thing. You guys are going to be playing it at O'Malley's, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to be down the road at the 56th Street Liquor Saloon.
Oh, okay, great. That's on the 23rd, right?
Yes. And
Okay.
here's the thing. It's another females drummer showcase. It's female drummer showcase 2. And it's also
Oh, okay.
Allie's birthday. So that's why, I don't know. She invited me to play. I think we're supposed to have a drum off.
Oh, no, that would be
I
great.
have to
Like
do a
that
drum solo real quick. Like, yeah, I don't know how to do a drum solo. I'm not that kind of drummer.
I think you guys should do like a drum circle where you're both drumming together, if that's possible.
Ooh.
Like, I
It
know
would not be possible at the 56th Street though, because it's so
Oh, no.
small and my drums take up so much room, which we are going to talk to you, Mike, here in about 3 seconds about your kit.
Okay.
There you go.
Because we want to know all about it. We like to talk shop.
yes, we
should
do.
take it over and show
Over
them the
to your
kit.
kit.
Let's show you the Mike's kit.
You're gonna look at Mike's kit.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, wow. Yes.
This is the DW collector.
Oh, nice. Loving it.
That's part of it. Part of it's still in the trailer, but this is what I get. It's just too much to pack it all out. So
Oh, yeah. I understand.
I
You
have
want
a
me to hit the drum a
7
little bit?
piece.
Yeah.
Like I have a
Well,
7
you get more than I do. I want a smaller set than I have. Like, and if
I would
I
love to, but I just can't. Like, I used every single drum, and I really like having the 2 separate drum kicks, you know, or the 2 separate kick drums.
yeah.
Yeah. I just don't like the way that the cheater pedals feel.
Have you
I
played
love
it?
it.
I feel like they're too loose or something.
Oh, weird. You can tighten them on the. But I've got DW.
My
Yeah.
pedal.
See,
So,
in
it's
my
not the
it's
machine.
like I have my springs so tight that one of them is actually starting to like
You
stretch
see that?
out because they're so tight.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how tight I like to keep my stuff. And I was just looking at it today because I put my drum kit together today. And I was hitting it, I was like, why is this so loose? And I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, this is the one that the spring is starting to.
He wants to show you his pedals. I
oh,
don't know
nice.
if I can.
Ooh.
They're there.
So those are DW machine direct drives.
Oh,
Along the ones with like
Ooh.
access pedals.
So those
Yeah.
ones are kind of like the Pearl Demon drives where
that's
they don't have the chains, they're like piston driven, correct?
Nope, they're direct drive, no latency whatsoever.
Yep, that's just like the Pearl Demon drives.
Right. And they run about $1,200 for the double kick and $500 for the hi-hat stand from DW. So
Dang.
they've been really good to me. I didn't have to pay those prices, but yeah, I'm loving DW. The company's been really supportive. So
Sweet.
My kit is mostly a sister of DW. It's a PDP, so
yeah, it's still DW.
yeah, it's still DW.
No, it's a great PDP's great gear. Anything
Oh, I
DW
love
makes.
my kit. Like I love my kit. I've had people offer me other kits, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, I appreciate the offer. I just love my kit way too much, and
Yeah, usually about
more
twice
like
a year I get a call from the rep, and
kit, but
he'll call me and see if there's anything I need or how my gear is. And so, yeah, love DW. Great company.
nice.
Full endorsement with them.
Only
So,
need sticks.
yeah. All right, that's it. Zildjian symbols.
You want to hear about guitar?
Everybody has Zildjian.
Yeah, your turn. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, what else should we go over tonight?
Talk about your guitar.
Can we do some guitar stuff?
We'd like to hear about everybody's gear.
Yeah.
not
Tell us about all of your
Okay. Well,
That's why I said maybe not all their equipment. Just
right. Well, let's see. I've got some a Black Star amp that I use. If I can get it in the picture here, learn how to do this a little bit. I run a Black Star head, and I run a power amp to power up actually a synthesizer I play with my guitar. It gives me all the background sounds.
Oh, heck yes.
And it's see if I can get this in the picture.
I gotta
pedal.
show you something. I've got a little one. I've got a little Black Star.
Yeah.
This
Oh
is
my
my
God,
husband.
you guys, look at that.
That's the pedal board there.
Ooh.
I run a Roland synthesizer setup. I don't know if you can
Cool.
see that very well, but anyway, that gets all my background sounds I use. And it's pretty fun to play through. It's not just the standard stuff. It's got a lot of extras. I really love adding a lot of the sounds in there.
Very cool.
And yeah, so it's fun to play through that stuff. Some of it's pretty new equipment. And our other guitar player, Jim, he's got a nice Saldano setup. It sounds fantastic. He runs a half stack Saldano, and it sounds great. He has a good time making that one scream. So good basic setups, get the job done, you know.
Sweet.
And yeah, Joe's got a good bass setup here. I should let him tell you about his bass gear. But hey, Joe,
I like bass gear
come on
too.
in and tell him about your bass setup a little bit.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna put Joe, our bass guy, on here.
Hello.
Hello.
And then you just put it in the background.
Okay, so how's this work here? Here's my bass. I've got a David Eden 400-watt head with enhancer on it, a BBE, what is it? 462 enhancer, of course. And right now I'm playing through an Ibanez.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh, I have an
five-string.
Ibanez too. It's red.
Oh, where am I at? Anyways, if you can see
It's
it, I don't
backwards
know.
land, so yours is black.
Normally I play, I have a Fender Precision that I've had for 30 years, but it is a 4-string, and this is working out for me right now. So that's it.
Hey, Jim.
Here's Jim.
Hello, it's me.
Hello, Jim.
So what way am I turning it? Can you see that? Does that say Soldano on it?
It does.
Yeah, that's my Soldano half stack. I got that back in 1991 down at
You can watch in your screen here and get it centered in that one. Kind of look at it from that side.
okay, hello.
Spin it on.
So yeah, I've got the Soldano. I've had that since about 91. I got it at Music 6. I think Mike was the one that at Mike Soldano actually came down and did a demo on this because this was one of his first Decatones, the 3-channel one that he put out. And I actually met him a few years back when the pedal that I had messed up, and I had to go and talk with him. He works out of Seattle, just a cool, down to earth, regular dude. And then I've got the Wolfgang PV that I play. I used to play Ibanez with floating tremolos, but when we were way back when in Mumble Yak, we were playing the Showbox, and I was screaming on a solo, and I snapped a string, got a little angry, so I spun it around my head and then cracked the guitar in half. So I decided to go with the PV Wolfgang. I saw it at American Music when we were cruising back through the next day from the show, and I thought, well, I need a guitar. So I quit with the tremolo systems, and I just do this. So I think it's made me a little bit of a better guitarist.
Huh.
And I just joined the band. I got a call last Thursday.
Oh,
and then
You're the new guitarist that I'm hearing about. Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. I'll give you back to Russell now.
Hi.
Okay, tell me about your microphone because I really love it.
My mic?
Yes.
Mic or that mic?
Yes, tell us about that.
That one right there. That one.
This is it's a Shure Super, and it's all black. And they said it's the last one in the U.S. and then I got another one, so it's a lie, but it's okay.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Do you want to hear us do just a vocal?
Song?
We'll listen to everything, man. Like, if you want to, like, all play it together, you could try that, too.
Okay, we got to get somebody back in here, then we will, but yeah.
But yeah, you can do a vocal now, and then we'll hear the rest of the band later. Like, we're down with it, man, this is open mic night. Do what you want.
All right, you want to hear us do a song then?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
I can't do it.
Wait, what's one that? Wait, we want to do one that he knows. Okay.
What are we doing?
Young Love. Nice. Okay, we'll do a song.
Yay.
Yes, this is awesome.
Hard to, uh-oh. There you are. That's gonna be hard. I've never filmed everyone before.
Hi, everybody.
No, you guys.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, we'll do a song. This is called Young Lust from Pink Floyd. That's weird.
Oh my God, I love this song. That's pretty hot.
Heck yeah, that was awesome.
Yes, you guys. And here's the thing, like that's actually one of my very most favorite songs from Pink Floyd.
That's awesome.
Like that whole album is actually like my favorite album.
That was fun. Thanks for listening.
Yes.
You guys are really spot on too.
Yeah, it sounded great. Oh my gosh.
Thank you very much. How did it sound all loud and distorted though over the phone?
Just a little bit, but not bad. Like really,
Not
it was
too
pretty
bad,
good
okay.
for being on the phone.
You know how cell phones can be sometimes.
Exactly. And like technology is just that way. We run into technical difficulties sometimes on the show, and really that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all.
Okay, good. I hope not.
No, you guys sounded actually really good.
Yeah, you do. That was
Nicely done.
This is fun. Open mic is awesome.
Get back to our practicing, if that's okay.
Okay. All right, we got to get back to our practicing. We got 2 shows on the 22nd and the 23rd of this month at no, it isn't. What's it called?
O'Malley.
O'Malley's. And is that in Tacoma?
No, it's in Olympia.
I just looked that up. It's in Olympia, so we're still coming. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Wait, so
it's in
there's
Olympia.
two
It's at the
O'Malley's?
West Side Bowling Alley. It's inside there. It's a bar.
Oh my gosh, I haven't been to that bowling alley in like
Yeah,
decades.
I believe watching us is free, but there's no cover charge or anything.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
Oh.
So that'll help out.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see you guys that Friday night.
Yes.
All right.
All right. I love you guys. We got to get back to what we do.
Love you
Have
too,
a
and thank
good
you for
practice.
joining us tonight.
Nice
Yes.
meeting you
I
all.
love you guys.
Mwah.
Is it easy to get out of this?
Yeah.
You just push leave studio.
New studio.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Are you leaving too? Yeah, you guys will give me a hoot tomorrow or whatever, but we're going to Richard being here on Friday or not.
I can
Sounds
do that. I can do that until they can figure out their. But that was really awesome.
Yeah, it was. Thanks so
I
much.
told
Going
them
back.
that like they didn't have to stay the whole entire time.
Right.
And Troy is having some technical difficulties, so he was unavailable to do that. So
Well, we can hang out with Josiah a little bit.
yes, we can. And he just went to go get a little bit of the snacky poo.
Ooh, snackies.
Yeah. Oh, see, now I figured it out. Yeah, whatever. I don't know this like.
There you both are. Yes, it's good.
So, well, how was your week?
Oh my gosh, my week has been crazy. It's only Wednesday and I am so exhausted. Maybe it's the time change. Maybe I've got a touch of something. I'm not sure.
Let me tell you. So, Anthony, the day after our show, which was on Friday, so Saturday, he woke up and he's like, he comes onto the kitchen and I'm standing in the kitchen. He's like, well, it's official. And I was like, what? He's like, I'm sick. And I was like, no, you don't. You don't get sick. Like, no. And I was like, well, at least this year I have an immune system.
Right.
Because I didn't last year because of the whole cancer thing.
Yeah.
So this year I felt like I have an immune system, so I'm not going to get sick. Yesterday I woke up and I was just like, I woke up probably early in the morning. I just had to cough and my chest went and I coughed. I was like, oh no. Because it just felt really super congested and it had that like illness taste in your mouth when you're coughing up like mucus that is from, it's tainted with germs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. And then I've had this pounding headache for the past 2 days and I'm hot and cold and hot. So
sorry you're not feeling well, friend. Like I told you, like, I'm not really feeling right either. I wonder if we all sort of just got a touch of something at our show.
Well, yeah. And it was a weird night, Day of the Dead,
Yeah, it was.
So,
what a fun time it was too. Like,
and I would like to thank, I have some special people I would really like to thank for being there. Joe Webb and his girlfriend Kat and Emma and Brooklyn for being there. And they were dressed up in their little skull makeup. It was
they were so cute. Skeleton family. Loved it.
And then they brought a couple people. And then my good friend Dennis Look, who is also a guitar player for Fatal Butterfly at one point, and my friend Joe Ornette, and he brought a date there. So thank you guys so much for coming and supporting us. And they are from Harry Cooter and the Damn Nasties. So it was nice to have all the guys there.
It was really nice to have the fan support. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming out.
That was a fun show.
It was. I had a blast.
I feel like it was split between like some super awesome punk rock and some super awesome metal.
Oh, thank you.
And I mean, we were part of that too. Like, I think it was just really good. It just meshed really well.
Yeah, it did. I think we definitely mesh well.
And it was just fun.
It was a beautiful drive up there. Like, we came up from Squim and it was just a gorgeous day and the ferry ride was beautiful. And like the last time I came up to Arlington, it was really foggy. So I didn't get to see the mountains up there.
Oh yeah.
Driving to the venue, I could see all of the mountains, the Cascades in the background. It was just breathtaking.
Yeah, 'cause that was right before daylight savings. Now it gets dark at like before 4:45. That's when the sun sets. It was at 4:41 today. And that's just ridiculous. I feel
that is. It really is. Like, it's hard. And that might be another reason I'm tired is, it's getting darker sooner. It's nice that it's light out in the morning sooner, but I like having a little more sunlight after work. So
I don't. Yeah, especially since like by the time you get home, it's dark and it's just.
Feels like the day's over.
Yeah, it feels like.
yeah, it does. So Max and I set up. I have a big old microphone right behind me because we're setting up to record the album. Because as most of you know, that was our last show of the year. Wow, where's my
I'm
microphone?
heartbroken over that, but at the same time, I'm super jealous because unfortunately, Fatal Butterfly still has a couple more shows. But I'm really hoping to really start writing more music. As you know, we debuted a brand new song that I wrote the music, I wrote the lyrics, like I wrote everything on that song.
It was a great song too. I absolutely love the song. You
And see why I can't like sing it and play drums too, because the drums are just so fast and technical. There's no way I could.
You know what? There might be a time in the future you can do that because you will have played it so much. But like, I get how right now it is how it is.
Maybe if I learned how to play drums to it and vocals, but I had already had the music written before I wrote the lyrics.
I get it. That's
weird.
how we wrote Celtic Demon, and I understand that's why it was challenging for me to sing and drum at first because there's not a lot of time to breathe. So it's faster. It's not that complicated, but it's where all of the lyrics go that makes it challenging. And
right. And for me, like I'm just doing a bunch of double kicks, so I have to really like focus on keeping my double kicks nice and steady because it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I totally get it. Yeah, it is.
Like, I wouldn't be able to sing the cadence of the lyrics because it has a different melody also.
Yeah.
Maybe if I wrote the lyrics and then did it a little differently.
Mm-hmm.
But live and learn.
I'm excited that you have those couple shows. I know that you have this next female drummer showcase with Allie, and
and we are also playing the Mercury, which I'm very
with Honda Kate at the Mercury, which is pretty awesome.
I'm so excited to be playing drums with Kate again.
Oh no, I'm excited.
Last time I played with Kate, I played bass, so I'm pretty stoked that this time she gets to see me actually play drums.
Yeah, that's awesome. So basically another night of female drummers. That's freaking sweet.
Yes. Always exciting.
And I'm going to miss it. I can't wait to come back in the spring. Like we could have kept doing shows, but we had to cut it off somewhere. November 1st was perfect. And it was Day of the Dead. But I put it out there online that if someone bribes us to do a New Year's gig, we would. So we would do something like that, but we really plan on taking a break in studio till March.
I wonder what Debbie Blackout is doing for New Year's Eve.
Oh, I wonder.
Hecate.
That'd be good to know. Yes. Well, and I've got to get a hold of Hecate and let her know that we're coming up to Olympia for Russell's show. I honestly thought it was O'Malley's in Tacoma, and I was texting Max, oh no, we were going to get a hotel room even and go see Russell's show. And glad we didn't book it. And he sent me information of somewhere to stay in Olympia. And I was like, oh, he's still down. So we're still going to go to Hell and Back. We're going to check it out. I mean,
maybe
Russell supports
because Anthony and I have a show the next day. If we do we could probably do the 22nd show. Probably talk him into it. Maybe I can talk my good friend Hecate, wink, wink, into staying in her spare room or couch or driveway.
That's a good idea.
Oh, wait, not the driveway because I will have all my equipment and so there will be room. But I know she has a big house and there's plenty.
I was gonna say they're probably gonna be safe there. So just give her a ring, you never know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a hold of her.
And then all of us come together. It'd be freaking
if you're watching, girl, I might need a place to stay on November 22nd. And I'm playing the 23rd, girl.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be such a fun show.
Yeah, I'm really excited because it's Allie's birthday.
Yeah, that is super cool.
And a huge shout out to Ali and La, who will be taking their marriage or be having their wedding ceremony for I think it's the first time.
Yeah, it sounded like it. They've been together, I believe, 10 years, if I'm not mistaken.
For over 10 years.
But they haven't had a ceremony yet. So I'm really
and I'm so excited. And the thing I'm super excited about is Allie's gonna wear a dress.
Wow. Oh.
I swear I've never seen her in anything but
rocket.
A jersey, a Seahawks jersey, or her Chevrolet freaking
Man, she should get like a freaking Seahawks dress.
Or maybe a Chevy dress.
Or
I don't know. Something with drums on it, or maybe Blink 182 everywhere.
Yes.
Knowing her.
It's gonna be, you know, an alley dress, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm totally taking pictures. I already said, yep, I'm going. Yep. I told Anthony that we were going. Speaking of Anthony, tomorrow is his birthday.
Is Anthony's birthday tomorrow? What?
Yes.
Oh. Happy birthday. He's got my mom's birthday's tomorrow.
Really? That's hilarious.
And happy birthday to my mom.
Happy birthday, Maxine's mom.
Big 6'0", and she looks fabulous. She looks like she's 40.
She does look fabulous. I've seen pictures of her. She looks amazing.
I love that lady. Oh my gosh. And she usually watches our show. If she's not working, she is working, but she'll watch it later.
But she usually watches it when it. Okay, so it takes a little time for StreamYard to actually, or maybe not StreamYard. It takes a minute for YouTube to actually archive our live video. StreamYard streams it directly on YouTube as it's happening. So kind of like Google Hangouts. It's just the new Google Hangouts, except better.
Yeah, it is a lot better.
During that time, it kind of calculates how many people have been viewing. So, and then once it posts on our YouTube archives, I take it and I share it onto Facebook. So, hey, in case you missed it, boom, you can catch it on Facebook, which the link just takes you directly to our YouTube thing. But I will notice that when I post it at night before I go to bed, when I wake up in the morning, there's 3 times as many numbers.
Yeah.
More.
Right. Yeah. It's awesome because we've got, you know, viewers from all over the world checking it out at times that are convenient to them. So thanks to all you viewers who keep watching and keep supporting us because, you know,
we're all around the world, like Nakpanza from Germany and Louis Dreyfus from the UK. So, or Dreyer, that's his name, Louis Dreyer.
Well, we're going to have a Canadian band. We're going international as of December 4th.
Yes.
We're going to have Robert Banks from Canada on our show, and they are they're a band. That's their band name. So looking forward to that.
I am too. Our first international band.
Yeah. Go Canada.
I might have some other bands or musicians coming up from the Middle East, like India and those places. So
that's awesome.
Stay tuned on that.
It's going to be great. So I do have some music news I can go over.
Oh, good.
All right. So let me get to my notes here.
Yeah, I don't have much as to Neck of the Woods, but Josiah is going to help me with that. Oh, yeah. I can actually point to him on this one. Okay.
We will plug those shows then in a little bit.
Absolutely.
So I was informed on Facebook, actually, about Tina Turner fighting stomach cancer. I didn't really know that. And then when I researched it, it's been announced since May 2019. So I looked it up. I don't see any updates on it, but I did want to send out some prayers to Tina Turner because this is the first I've heard of it. And I find her to be an empowering and inspiring woman. I love her. And one of my fondest memories about Tina Turner was when she appeared on SNL with Molly Shannon with the Superstar. And I I just love Tina, so I wanted to keep her in my thoughts and prayers. I hope she's doing all right with that. Moving on, according to loudwire.com, KISS manager Doc McGee is trying to recruit original members Ace Frehley and Peter Criss for the end of the road finale. And I read the article, and it's unclear why they don't exactly want to go on stage. There's some comments about wanting makeup and not wanting makeup. And I'm wondering if it's.
I thought they got rid of the makeup like not early, late 80s, like 88, 89 or something, maybe even sooner than that.
Right. And like, I guess there's a split with the band. Like, a couple of the members, they didn't name who specifically, but a couple want to do makeup and a couple don't. So
I feel like whoever wants to do makeup, knock yourself out. You know what I mean?
that's exactly
And those
what
that don't, like, we know who you
that's exactly
are.
what it said in the article. Like, the manager Joe McGee was basically like, do what you want, like just come on the final tour.
Yeah. Who cares? Makeup, no makeup. Like,
It's
it's not
freaking
that big
good.
a deal.
And I get it. Makeup is a lot of freaking work. In KISS, they had to do makeup. Like,
Let me tell you, between Halloween and Day of the Dead,
oh
my
god,
pores were shot. Like, I decided to go without makeup for a couple days after that
I
because I
did
was
the
just like,
same thing.
no,
Mhm.
my face needs to like breathe and like that's so much makeup to put on.
I
So
hear you.
much.
I was full on creepy clown girl from my 3-ring Circus of Rock tour on Halloween. And then Day of the Dead, Sugar Skull the next day. And yeah, I wore coconut oil, and that was all on my face for 2 days.
Yeah, like I went and
So
I did
fun.
my stuff and I was just like, fuck this shit. See, I already screwed up already. I said, F this shit. I need just my pores to relax. But then I was sick too, so that just kind of gave me an excuse not to have to like get up and put on a bunch of makeup because I just don't feel good. Like, no, why am I gonna put on a bunch of makeup just to lay here on the couch and feel like crap?
Right, I hear you. So as I was reading about KISS, it really made me reminisce a little bit about a Halloween that I really enjoy from the past. My brother, my younger brother, his best friend, and my best friend from high school, we were all going to go as the band KISS. And my best friend was going to be Ace Frehley. I was Gene Simmons.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, she got grounded like the day before Halloween and couldn't come out with us. So we went as a 3-man band, KISS, without Ace. And everywhere we went, trick or treat, they'd open the door and they'd be like, "Where's Ace?" And we were like, "Grounded." And they would laugh and give us more candy. They loved it. They were like, "Haha, he would be grounded." So that's one of my fondest memories of KISS.
That's kind of hilarious. Where's Ace? Oh, he's grounded.
I just had to share that. Like Halloween was last week, and now I'm reading about KISS, and it just made me think of that. So I also have some announcements on some bands going on tour that I'm pretty excited about.
Okay, I'm glad that I think you're gonna say that's something I was gonna say too, but go ahead.
So Bikini Kill tour set to start in the spring.
Oh,
2020.
Shut up.
You're welcome. I knew that you would be excited about that.
So when are they going on tour again?
They start in the spring. I didn't look up the Seattle date, but they are going to be near us.
Please, dear God, please don't let it be at the El Corazon. Okay. Prayers hopefully answered.
All right. So System of a Down is also starting a tour. They're going worldwide. They're going to start in Finland. That's in the spring 2020. And pretty fans. They are also touring in 2020.
Who?
There have been 5 dates released so far.
Who?
Rage Against the Machine.
Okay, yeah.
They are uniting for another tour. Their last tour was in 2011. It was rumored that that was going to be the last time that they toured, but they are going to go out in 2020. They're going to be starting out in Texas on 3/26. So that's March 26th. And then they're going to go over to New Mexico on March 28th. Okay. And then on March 30th, they will be in Arizona. And then they're going to head over to California for their last 2 dates that have been announced, April 10th and April 17th.
I hear that Judas Priest wants to tour with Iron Maiden in 2020.
Oh, they should.
Mm-hmm.
They will.
So
everybody wants to tour 2020. I mean, come on, it's 2020.
I want to tour in 2020.
We will.
Who doesn't want to tour in 2020?
Musicians Hangout Tour. We've already started it, right?
Right. Yes.
Like every show we do together is our tour.
That's right. Because every show is in a different location.
It's true.
Tonight we were in
Arlington. Arlington's fun. I love Arlington.
Oh, it's so much fun. We need to get Seattle back on the map. Like, we've lost so many venues in Seattle. But I feel like
it's bad. Like Seattle bands
we need to take it back somehow.
Yeah.
Like, somebody's got to make some good venues or something. Something's got to happen.
I'm digging the venues in Tacoma. Shout out to Tacoma. You're my people.
Shout out to Tacoma, but I mean, our last show in Tacoma was pretty sketchy. Was there for like 5 minutes, and our good friend's car got hit, and there was sirens. Like every 5 minutes, there were sirens and lights just zooming past.
That's Tacoma.
And it just, I don't know.
I guess I'm hardcore. Sorry, guys.
We saw people shooting up at parking lots, and I was just like, "Oh my God, what kind of place is this?" Like,
and you're going back.
I know. I always go back because they pay.
Bingo.
Seattle doesn't pay much money to musicians.
Right.
It's a hard industry.
It is hard.
We do it for the love of the music.
Yeah,
more
we're
than we do
passionate
it for
about it, man. Like loving
any
it.
pay or fame that might come with it. Because I mean, you're gonna be local famous. Like, yeah, maybe some other local musicians might know who you are, but yeah, very rare does anybody ever get out of the local scene. But
right, I was pretty excited. Like, I know, like Tacoma, Seattle. Well, no, more so Tacoma is the area to play. But I was super excited earlier this week. Booking agent from Idaho, Fife, I believe, got a hold of us.
Idaho?
Yeah, they want to book us in Idaho, and I was like, you know what? I'll go to Idaho.
Hell yeah!
Well, and there were like
that's a national. You're national now.
I'm getting quite a few fans on the Facebook from Idaho, and there was a band, another two-piece, husband and wife. She drums and sings. I'm not remembering their name off the top of my head, but they contacted us and they want to do a show with us in Coeur d'Alene. So I'm looking at next summer to do a couple shows in Idaho.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. So we'll see where all that goes.
Well, good luck with that.
Well, in our bus, Rosie should be, good to go by then, and we'll be able to head on down the road with her, hopefully.
Yeah, what's the update on Rosie, if you don't mind me asking?
All right, so there's a computer that programs most of the functions within the VW bus, and it's, it's almost 40 years old, so it's a 39-year-old vehicle. And, or wait, is it 40? It's 40 this year, that's right, it's a 79. So she turned 40 this year, and the computer needs to be worked on. What? Oh, Max was yelling at me about something. He's probably trying to give me some specs from like the back of the house, and I can't hear him.
I know, right?
Join open mic. Come on, join open mic. Come on over.
I know. Come on over, Max.
You he can explain Rosie way better than I. I just hold
Okay, because
things like
as soon as Anthony gets home from two-headed crow practice, he's coming on the show too.
yeah, let's get these guys on.
Yes. Up and Mac. Hi, Max.
So what's going on with Rosie?
Oh wait, it's the other way. Max is backwards lane.
I got it. I got it.
So it's fuel injected, and there's this thing that regulates the fuel, and it's referred as a computer or the brain of
I almost said the
motor.
fuel, but I was like, some things and stuff.
So something was wrong in with that, and it was flushing the system. In theory, I hope I'm right, because it's really expensive to fucking, excuse my language, it's really expensive to send
It's all right.
to like have it rebuilt. They don't make these anymore. So I had to send it off to California to get it rebuilt, and it's going to take 2 to 6 weeks. So I haven't seen it yet.
And how long ago did you send it though?
2 weeks.
Last week.
No,
It was 2 weeks? I thought it was last week.
maybe it feels like.
I don't remember. It was
I have the
recently,
receipt.
and it takes a few weeks to
I
get back.
feel like it's been a little bit, so maybe 2 weeks. I don't know, because I do keep up with you guys. Like, you guys are my friends. Of
I think
course.
you posted it, babe. So let's go. I'll go on the site and see.
See, you guys are already posting stuff. Yeah, I know. That would be so awesome if you guys could get Rosie up and running again.
Yeah, I hope there's nothing left to replace. So I'm
The
stumped.
nice, right? But the nice thing is when you guys went on vacation out of state, I'm glad that she got you to
Me too. Yeah, and my
without
dad,
any horrible.
my dad is a mechanic, and he theorizes that the computer is 40 years old, and we probably pushed it a little much when we went to Montana and back, but she made it. She got us back.
That's all right. Like there was a lot of parts that were on the verge. Like there's this thing
Right,
called
she's old, man.
there's this part called the airflow regulator. It's this weird little thing. It looks like a little thing. It moves back and forth. It has like this carbon strip, and it gets wore out. And it was like pretty much gone. Like so that was ready to shit the bed. And like,
Right.
so there's all these parts that like I replaced, thinking was the problem, that were going out anyway. So
Well, hey, now you guys have a brand new car, pretty much.
pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, you have a brand new V-Dub. Just hi, Coda.
And thankfully, it's not as expensive as a new car in the long
Yeah.
run.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Like I figured it.
it's a lot at once over time. It'll be
If we look at it as like a car payment over a year, I probably spent like maybe $200 a month on it. So
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's cheaper than a car payment because our car payment is like between like 350 to 5 whatever. I don't know. I guess
No,
it
I'm gonna get it.
depends on what kind of car you get.
No, and it's and our license is forever because it's a classic.
right.
Oh
So
yeah,
people get the what is it called?
It's a classic car.
The classic
car. So you
Yeah.
get like this vintage license plate.
Vintage. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's vintage license. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought I broke the microwave yesterday over a baked potato.
October 21st.
22nd dish because you took it out on October 21st.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been a couple weeks, right? Like yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really cannot do the math right now, but
I don't blame you, girl. I'm so tired and like I said, like I'm already like pooped out this week and it's only Wednesday, but downhill
I had
from
flu
Friday.
brain going on, so flu brain is just kind of like unconscious. I'm
Yeah.
aware of kind of what day it is, but
I'm thinking that too. Like Max suggested maybe we end a little early, like do like
oh yeah, I was gonna say we probably should end it a little early tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So why don't we go over your neck of the woods?
Perfect.
So we have Saturday, November 9th. I don't have very many.
That's okay.
Saturday, November 9th, the Heroes Pack Academy fundraising concert with Juliet Tango, Jacob Beno, Kira Michelle, and our friends Debbie Blackout will be playing the Royal Bear.
Yes, go friends.
And then
Love
let me
all of
grab
it.
my calendar. Oop, there goes computer stuff. Okay. Then November 23rd at the 56 Liquor Saloon, Fatal Butterfly, we be playing Ellie's birthday. I have no idea who we're playing with. And then here's
That's
Josiah.
awesome.
Josiah has some stuff.
All right. Tell us what's going on.
Idaho band called We Were Giants, and local bands Tragedy by Design and Anchor Point at Uncle Sam's this Friday.
Nice. I think I saw that advertised. Looks like fun.
Have any other ones coming up?
Yeah, and then the
Let
following
us
Friday,
know.
Crypt Amnesia with Massacre at the Opera
Ooh,
and Half a Shadow.
Very
Also
good.
Uncle Sam's.
Uncle Sam's again. Very good.
Same night, show in Mirkwood and Arlington with Morbid Fascination and Treasonous from Salem. And then local bands Born Without Blood and Thou Shall Kill. Or Carnotaurus, sorry.
All right.
Very cool.
All right.
Nice plug. Thanks, Josiah.
And then, you know, as more shows come up, of course, we will promote them until the shows are done. Yeah.
Well, and this is a slower time of year. Like, this is when a lot of people go into studio and do some writing. And
Right. It's winter time. This is where bands kind of take a break from doing shows. We'll do shows here or there, but this is where we go and we write new music. We try to record. We try because summertime, that's when we break out our new EPs or LPs or whatever we've been working on in the studio. So we have new shit to bring. So we're not playing the same set list over and over 8 million times.
yeah, I'm super excited. We got 4 new songs we will be debuting in March, and we will be recording 9 songs total, I want to say. Is it 9? 7. 7.
So hopefully,
We already have 5.
hopefully Fatal Butterfly will be writing in the winter time. I guess I gotta get off my ass and start on that.
You know, January, February is good for writing because it's after the holidays. And also, it's not a good time for travel in a lot of places. Like,
It's too snowy. We can't get over the damn passes. You know?
right. I was just going to say here in the Northwest, we got the passes. It'll be beautiful where we're at, but it's going through the mountain passes that gets a little sketchy for us all.
And there's passes in Oregon if you're trying to get to California.
Oh,
you know,
right.
you have that big one in Oregon on the Oregon-California border. And then anywhere in Washington, Western Washington, to get to anywhere east, we have nothing but mountain passes because we're kind of, unless you go clear down into Oregon and then come way back up. But who in the hell wants to do that?
Right. And I just want to shout out to everybody out there who's traveling for anything, you know, not just music, but everything during these winter months, you know, like, hope you're all safe.
Safe.
Careful.
Bring cat litter. Pack
Oh,
cat
yeah.
litter.
That's genius. Yeah.
And like a little, what do they call this? Little spade. So you can
Yep.
dig out and then put cat litter in.
Cat litter, salt, like whatever you can pack in your car to help you out if you get in a situation. Help yourselves out, man. Like,
Blankets, water, like little, I don't know, food sources, like bars or whatever, fruit snacks. I don't know.
yeah,
but
fruit snacks, gotta have those.
Yeah, in case like you get stuck somewhere, you know, then you have a blanket, some stuff, you know.
There's some like bottled water, you know, like this is all like survival. You're right. Like,
Hell yeah, I know.
safe, have
I'm
a
in Colorado, girl. Like I'm from the Midwest. It always snows there. We know what it's like to get stranded somewhere. We're okay.
You too. I'm from North Dakota. Good
Exactly.
Lord. I know snow.
Sometimes you don't even leave home without your skis.
Survival bag.
At least your parka and your survival bag. That's for sure. You don't go anywhere without your survival bag because, like, it's below zero. If you get stuck on the highway, you could die in 10 minutes. You could. You just could.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody be safe out there as we get closer into these winter months, or some states are already in those winter months. So everybody, you know, like have fun.
It's already snowing up in the passes up here. Because, you know, I'm closer
No,
to,
no, mountain
I'm
too,
closer
yeah.
to Stevens Pass, you know.
Mhm.
So that's really nerve-wracking.
It actually got cold here a couple weeks ago. Like it was 29 at my house when I woke up one day, and I was like, that ain't right for October here.
It has been, there have been so
40,
many
like 40 to 49. That's average.
This past
That's
week, I
29.
wake up and the first thing that I do is I always open our bedroom blinds up so I can look outside. And this is before I have my glasses on or anything. Like, and if I can see white outside without my glasses on, I know it's been a cold night.
Yeah.
And it's been pretty white out there the past few days. And just taking Sky out in the morning, usually she's Sky has been awesome, but as you know, we've had a couple little tiffs. We're getting over those little tiffs, and her new thing is digging holes in the yard. We must have like 9,000 these little tiny holes everywhere.
Oh no.
And I looked up how to stop dogs from digging holes, and because she's a female and she's unfixed, it's just instinct. It's just she's nesting. 83% of dogs, all dogs, dig holes.
Wow.
And I said to have a designated digging spot, which one of the gardens is a designated digging spot for her. But now she has this, we have a huge yard. So I let her off so she can go do her business. Well, then she just doesn't want to come to me. She doesn't want to, if she doesn't want to go inside. She'll run around me. She'll bark at me. I can't get close to her. I can't call her. I can't bribe her. I can't. It's been very frustrating.
That is frustrating.
So now I have her harness and her leash attached. So she has something long dragging behind her that I have at least a few seconds so I can grab a leash to kind of like get control over her. But yeah, she's been exhausting lately. She's getting better, but.
And she will, but yeah, God, when we got Buddy, he dug in the middle of our yard, but like he stopped. Like we were like, no, we don't do that. And then that was it.
Girl,
So that was,
she's digging holes. I tell her no. She gets in trouble for it and has to come in. She doesn't. She gets certain privileges taken away because I cannot trust her.
right.
Like it used to be I could just put her in the room while I go to the store because I can't just leave her out in the living room. She'll destroy everything. Then she started eating the floor. So now she can't go and just stay in the room. She has to go on the kennel. And it's just like, oh my gosh. Like your girl just keeps getting smaller and smaller because she just refuses to learn.
Well, and she'll learn. She's a puppy. It takes a while to click. Luckily, like
Anthony says, he's like, she's a puppy. She's going to dig holes. And I'm like, oh my God, but there's so many holes. Like every time I go outside, there's like 40 new holes. And I'm like, oh
God, that's excessive. Yeah, that's like crazy.
Yeah, and I go outside and I play with her. It's not like I just throw her outside and I'm just like, have fun. Like I'm out there throwing sticks and I chase her and, like we do fun stuff. So I can try to wear her out. And then it's when I want to go in or when it's time to go in, it's a game of keep away. Sky wants to just run around the yard and my yard is huge and I'm not, and plus I'm sick, so I'm just like, oh no, I just don't want to play this game. So tonight she had to actually stay on the leash while I took her out. She was not happy about that.
Oh yeah.
She does the pit bull zoom after she does.
I know. Oh God, mine zooms still. He's older, but he still zooms.
Especially, after having restroom time.
Yep. That's prime Zoom time right there.
Yes, and she just goes.
And Buddy wants to go and then run into the house house, zooming all over, bouncing off the couch, like, oh my goodness.
That's
Zoom's got to stay outside.
that's Sky, and that's why I'm just like, no, girl, you need to keep this outside. But then it becomes like a game of keep away, and it's just forgot how exhausting puppies are. She's a good girl though. I like the dog.
She's a beautiful girl too. Like,
oh, she truly is. Like,
I'm very
everything-
partial to pit bulls, man. I think they're just cute as
oh,
heck.
her eyes are gray, like her coat. So she's just beautiful, and she's so cute. She's just happy. I love that. I love that dog, and I don't want to get too attached to her because she is just a foster.
Right.
So,
And you know what? It'll be bittersweet. You'll be ready for, her to move on and for the next doggy in your life to, stumble upon you.
Anthony and I decided that our next doggy is going to be an older bulldog.
Yes. That's perfect.
Definitely going to be the bulldog breed. Ones
I
that
am
don't-
very satisfied with I got a pity, but he was already a year and a half when I got him. And he was through a lot of the puppy stage. And even though he had been a stray, he just wanted to please us. So he was easier to train, where to go potty and not to dig, because he was he really wanted to please us and do what we wanted. So we had that on our side.
Yeah, Sky, she's still in puppy stage, so she's really defiant on everything. And she just is really trying to push her envelope on stuff. I have huge rocks just in big holes in my yard just trying to deter her. And she just digs around the rocks, just making the holes wider.
Oh, dog.
It's just like, and I give her stuff to chew on. She has, she has this, she has that.
Yeah. What's that?
Sticks, it's just been really frustrating, but at the same time, I'm glad that she has this opportunity with me, because I know where she was before. She didn't have the chance to run around or dig holes or, do any of the puppy stuff that she gets to do here. So
yeah.
that I'm thankful.
God, I don't even want to know how much I've spent on toys to occupy Buddy. I always scour sales. I always try to get cheap deals. But I know that I've probably saved thousands occupying him with toys instead of him trying to occupy himself with things around the house or the house itself. Knock on wood.
Oh, she's tried to chew on coffee table and bookshelves and stuff. But I deter her. I'm like, here, have a broken drumstick. Chew on this.
Chew on this instead.
And she just loves those drumsticks. And
win-win.
She tries to come after my good drumsticks. I'm like, no. No. Let me break them first. You cannot have the good ones yet. So, but, well, anyways, so that's all I really have to say today.
I hear you. Like I said, I'm pretty tired. We can say goodnight and tune in for next week. Who do we got next week?
I don't know, but I will have it.
We
Rest
have
assured.
coming up in the future. Yeah, we'll see.
We have Rose Sky coming up, and I cannot see the rest of my thing here. Oh, we will be taking a break on the 27th of November because Fatal Butterfly has a show at the Mercury. So
that's gonna be so fun, girl.
I'm so excited. Last time I was at the Mercury, it was a very, very long time ago, and there wasn't bands playing there because it's a private club, but it's still super fun.
Yeah, you're gonna have a blast.
I'm excited. So
I'm excited for you. And then is December 7th your last one for the year, or you got another one?
I think what is later in the year. I'll have to like check it out. Like I said, the calendars across the room, I can't really see.
Oh my gosh, December's next month. Like, what the
I
heck?
know.
We're already on week. It's 22 now.
22. Can you believe it?
No.
Although it's weird because we really haven't been doing this that long, like only 22
No.
weeks.
Yeah, it's really fresh. It's really
And
neat.
all of our other friends are like, we like episode 942. Just like, wow. We're on episode 22. Like,
All right, let's call it a night, I guess.
call it a night.
Everybody.
all right. Thank you guys for joining Musicians Hangout. Thank you, Helen Back and IBK and everybody for tuning in tonight.
Thanks everybody for joining us. See y'all next Wednesday. Have a good night.
See you guys next week. Good night.